In this video, we will talk about the 5 ways a super empath can destroy a narcissist. Number 1. Destroying a narcissist's sense of entitlement. A super empath destroys a narcissist's sense of entitlement by questioning them without fear. Narcissists feel entitled to everything they demand, without considering the impact on others. They expect others to comply with their wishes unconditionally. However, when they encounter a super empath, things change dramatically. A super empath cannot tolerate injustice. They will take the necessary steps to challenge and stop it. This means calling out the narcissist's unreasonable demands and exposing their sense of entitlement. By doing so, they effectively dismantle the narcissist's control. The narcissist's sense of entitlement is a cornerstone of their abusive behavior, and by questioning and challenging it, the super empath strips away their power. For example, imagine a narcissist demanding constant attention and admiration from everyone around them. A super empath would openly question why the narcissist feels entitled to such treatment and refuse to comply with these demands. This refusal disrupts the narcissist's control and forces them to face the reality that their sense of entitlement is unjustified and unacceptable. Number 2. Seeing through a narcissist's mind games. Narcissists are masters of manipulation and mind games. They often employ tactics like passive aggressiveness, gaslighting, and playing the victim to control and confuse their targets. Empaths, in general, are prone to being used because they have a lot to give, and narcissists only know how to take. They are sympathy vampires. However, a super empath sees through these mind games and doesn't fall for them. A healed or super empath knows their boundaries. They can identify the narcissist's manipulative behaviors for what they are and refuse to let their empathy be exploited. They set firm boundaries, understand the narcissist's tactics, and respond calmly and assertively without giving any emotional reaction that the narcissist can use against them. For instance, if a narcissist tries to guilt trip a super empath by playing the victim, the super empath will recognize this as a manipulation tactic. Instead of feeling guilty and complying with the narcissist's demands, the super empath will calmly assert their boundaries and refuse to be manipulated. This ability to see through and counteract the narcissist's mind games is a powerful way to destroy their control. Number 3. Breaking a narcissist's ego. Narcissists have a fragile ego that constantly needs validation, attention, and admiration. They believe they are superior to others and crave constant reinforcement of this belief. However, super empaths cannot tolerate this behavior. In their eyes, everyone is equal and deserves to be treated with respect and dignity. When a narcissist steps into the realm of a super empath, they are forced to confront this equality. The super empath does not hesitate to shatter the narcissist's inflated ego by pointing out their insecurities or ethically using their weaknesses against them to stop their abusive behavior. For example, if a narcissist constantly brags about their achievements and demands admiration, a super empath will refuse to feed their ego. Instead, they might point out the narcissist's flaws or question the validity of their accomplishments. This approach forces the narcissist to confront their insecurities and undermines their sense of superiority. By breaking the narcissist's ego, the super empath dismantles the false self that the narcissist relies on to maintain their control and power. This can be a devastating blow to the narcissist, as their entire identity is built on the illusion of superiority and invulnerability. Number 4. Not taking anything a narcissist says personally. Narcissists often project their own insecurities, failures, and negative traits onto others. They use blame shifting and other tactics to avoid taking responsibility for their actions and to manipulate their targets. A super empath, however, does not take anything a narcissist says personally because they recognize the narcissist as a developmentally arrested child stuck in an adult's body. Narcissists are really immature, and a super empath recognizes this. That's why all the projections, blame shifting, and bad things narcissists say do not affect a super empath. They deflect it right away, understanding that there is no truth to any of it. For example, if a narcissist accuses a super empath of being selfish or unloving, the super empath will recognize this as a projection of the narcissist's own traits. Instead of feeling hurt or defensive, The super empath will calmly reject the accusation and remain confident in their own values and self-worth. By not taking the narcissist's words personally, the super empath denies the narcissist the emotional reaction they seek. This deflection weakens the narcissist's power and disrupts their ability to manipulate and control their target. Number 5. Fighting narcissists with a strategy. Super empaths fight narcissists hard and know how to do it because they have a strategy. Narcissists have a lot to say, but super empaths have a lot to show. They understand the predictable behavior patterns of narcissists and use this knowledge to their advantage. Super empaths know that narcissists will either blame them or pretend to be a victim. To prove the narcissist wrong and expose their true nature, super empaths document everything and show how they have been treated. They see this as a chess game and carefully plan their moves to counter the narcissist's actions effectively. For instance, if a narcissist tries to paint a super empath as the perpetrator, the super empath will present evidence of the narcissist's abusive behavior. This might include keeping records of conversations, saving emails or messages, and gathering testimonies from others who have witnessed the narcissist's actions. By doing so, the super empath can expose the narcissist's true nature and dismantle their manipulative facade. This strategic approach allows the super empath to corner the narcissist and neutralize their power. It's a calculated and deliberate effort to protect themselves and others from the narcissist's abuse. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and sharing it to help spread awareness about narcissistic abuse. Thank you for watching.